League Cup final, FA Cup semi-final, another second game in the Barclays Premier League. Manchester United and Liverpool, like Arsenal, have been very common opponents for United, but look at that table. United's loss to Hull has really hurt them. They're now down in third behind City and Chelsea. I guess the good thing about that is no one really expected David Moyes to perform miracles at United. We all know this is a transition period, and David Moyes, despite being only third, he's still in the Champions League, and that's always crucial for a common top four side like Manchester United. That man, Steven Gerrard, looking to stake his claim in the England squad for the summer. Some would say he's already going to Rio and he doesn't really have to do much to earn it. Steven Gerrard, a natural leader, and one that Liverpool will certainly be honouring in the highest regards at the end of his career. Aaron Henwood and Wayne Rooney are the only people retaining their spot from the win in the FA Cup at Arsenal. But Manchester United need a bounce-back result in the league, falling to third after the loss to Hull. And then they came in and won at Arsenal at Wembley. And now it's back to league football, and against a tough opponent like Liverpool, it's not something you want to do. Miguel Apas is the surprise inclusion in the Liverpool squad. No Luis Suarez, but Raheem Sterling is more than enough by himself. And Steven Gerrard, ever present in the Liverpool lineup, and a legend at this club, no doubt. And Aaron Henwood coming out a couple of times and saying that Steven Gerrard should really have his number retired, because in his mind, Steven Gerrard, there's no one else that could ever fill that number 8 role as well as Steven Gerrard has. Well, he's still claiming his claim to the World Cup, and will Steven Gerrard finish his career at some point as well? The poor man, he's not getting any younger, sadly, but Steven Gerrard, like Ryan Giggs, really is a testament to his club that he's been since day one, really. Giggs and Gerrard very similar in that regard, and I think that's something that both clubs have in common, along with their fierce rivalry that was built up over the years. Liverpool still chasing title number 19, I believe it is. Manchester United on title 20 and going for title 21. Very well there. And see Manchester United come forward instantly, and it's already a headed effort by, I think it was Ashley Young. Manchester United coming forward instantly from the kick-off. Well, despite the loss to Hull, they're still in with the title shot with a few games left to play. It's not long now, less than a month to go. Manchester United need to keep winning as much as possible, and a win against Liverpool here would certainly stake a claim to the Premier League title for the season. They've been in Liverpool in a lot of their encounters at the death this season. You'll remember that League Cup final against them, where Michael Carrick scored in the final minutes of extra time to have Manchester United as League Cup winners. And then in the FA Cup, they fell to a late goal in the semi-final, the quarter-final rather, which set up the semi-final match between Arsenal and Manchester United that United competed in at the weekend. And now they're on for the final, up against Tottenham Hotspur, who beat West Ham United. This is to be a classic for Tim Sherwood and his men. So without Luis Suarez, you would expect a goal or two taken out of this Liverpool side. Raheem Sterling has that job to himself, alongside Miguel Apas, which you can see right now. He's going to have a job against Smalling. Smalling brilliantly done. Gives it away to Sterling though. Smalling comes back in. The ball's everywhere, and Steven Gerrard, it came up with him there, but unfortunately Gerrard was in a pile of Manchester United bodies in the opposing box, or in their box rather. And when against Steven Gerrard, two absolute legends of the club. Henwood, you wouldn't think was legendary status, but he's certainly a fan favourite among the Old Trafford faithful. Been there since he was 15 years old, 10 years. It's hard to believe that. born from the days of playing FIFA on his gaming consoles. And now Valencia actually puts a cross in, and it's going to be offside against Rooney. And with him coming from a console background, always known for playing FIFA and Manchester United in that game. One of the strangest football backgrounds ever made, but Aaron Henwood is a firm fan favourite, always a hard worker. And I have to say, after what he describes as an emotionally awful 2013, he's looked up and he's looked in high spirits. He's not scored a goal since the goal at Carrow Road against Norwich in the, I think it was the League Cup semi-final, I think. But in any case, he does have to re-face Norwich in the Premier League still. And now he has that goal against John Ruddy out of his hair, because he plays supremely well against Norwich back in December. He didn't have a goal to show for it. And he put that right in the cup competition. As Aaron Henwood turns out Dangalaga and scores! Aaron Henwood, if you can believe it, scores for Manchester United. He's put them in front. And we were just talking about how he hasn't scored since that goal at Carrow Road, and he's put that right at Old Trafford. Aaron Henwood scores. Manchester United take the lead. And Aaron, with that big game play that he always has when he faces the big teams, his level of play always rises, and Mignolet has experienced that firsthand. Aaron Henwood puts United in front, and would you believe it, it's only his second goal of the season, but Henwood always shows up at every game he's ever took part in. He has showed up all season, played some particular blinders that he did deserve to score in, and didn't, rather, and he scored against Liverpool. And Manchester United are in front, and well deserved. Came out of the blocks fast, United, and it's paid off with a goal. Shinji Kagawa turning out Liverpool as well. And then it's Rooney. Danny Welbeck hits from range, and Mignolet gathers it. Manchester United with that long range attempt. It's been a common adoption of theirs this season, to adopt a long range effort. Young is dispossessed. Now it's Steven Gerrard. Gives it away, unlike him. Raphael. United appear very comfortable at the moment. As Enrique is not having a good game at right back at the moment. Or left back in that case. Gaio Alpas, tackled by Welbeck. Gerrard to Jose Enrique. Still. Oh, this is the exact one Manchester United lead after the loss at Hull. To come out and score early against Liverpool. This is the perfect time to be facing them, in a sense, without Luis Suarez, to add to his scoring run in this game. And Rooney, who will be particularly fired up, being a former Evertonian. It's Rooney. And saved by Mignolet. Henwood was coming in. Number 54 has struck again. Well, Henwood's been many numbers, but a familiar face scores against them yet again. Henwood just cannot be. He can be slowed down, he can be contained, but he can never be stopped moving. And he has scored once again against Liverpool here. And Old Trafford is going bananas. It's Rooney. Manchester United on fire right now as we approach the half-hour mark. Yeah, has had nothing to do, as you can see by the save count. Skirtle. Allen and Gerrard. Tackled by Henwood as Lucas gets it away. And look at Aaron Henwood chasing that ball. There's Glenn Johnson also trying to take his claim to the England setup. And Lucas Hayes come out. Well, he took Lucas, but he also took the ball. And if we all remember that 4-4 Classic League Cup match against United and Colchester United, we all remember that Beremos was sent off for a goalkeeping challenge, and he appeared to get the ball. He didn't gather it like De Gea did there, but he got the ball. Kaggle was dispossessed by Jose Enrique, and now clears it. Pass with a back header to Lucas. Now Sterling. Up pass. Sterling again. Tackled by Valencia. Manchester United on the eve of their semi-final clash in the Champions League. And now here comes Rooney. Chipped in. Welbeck. The ball's got loose. Young comes in and is blocked. Kaggle. United seem to be fairly comfortable. Sterling gets it back, intercepted by Welbeck. Welbeck trying to play in Valencia. The through ball is Jose Enrique. Allen to Sterling. Gonzalo. Tackled by Raphael. And Aaron Henwood retained his place from his World Cup entrance at Wembley as Stoke, and their game has a goal. I think it was against Arsenal. I think it was 1-0. Actually, Arsenal facing Spurs in the Manchester derby. Whatever game Stoke are in, it's 1-0 there now. Jose Enrique, and Manchester United can do now is keep winning. Well, the loss at home proved crucial in terms of their title credentials. But like we said at the beginning of the broadcast, Manchester United weren't really expected to win the league with the turnover period, but David Moyes has made some pretty stellar signings. Delaney and Podolski and Bertrand. And pretty stellar, but it's been the young guys at Manchester United who stole the show. Like the Galazai and such. And Sterling for Liverpool though. Valencia and Manchester United just look so comfortable right now. Raphael. Aaron Henwood of all people. Down on the wing there. Henwood again. While Uppers. Gerrard intercepted by Aaron Henwood. United come forward yet again. Really gives the ball away. 2 minutes added time in this game where United have been fairly comfortable. And we have to deal with the shopping inventory here. I'll be back in a second.